Hello! Do you work with data extensively to help your organization create and maintain decision advantage? Or are you in a leadership role that oversees this very important endeavor? If so, then you need to know what a DAMA, Certified Data Management Professional, or CDMP is. And perhaps you should become one. This video provides a very brief but informative overview. Let's begin. Here are the first 5 of 11 topics we're very briefly going to discuss. Here are the remaining 6. Now, on the right side of this list is the location in minutes and seconds each topic begins. Feel free to use your media player's controls to skip ahead. DAMA International defines data management as the development, execution, and supervision of plans, policies, programs, and practices that deliver, control, protect, and enhance the value of data and information assets throughout their life cycles. The Data Management Association, or DAMA for short, is a not-for-profit, vendor-independent global association of technical and business professionals dedicated for the advancement of data management concepts and practices. DAMA is worldwide with over 80 chapters spread across 50 countries. DAMA has produced and maintains a mature, world-class data management framework consisting of 11 interrelated major data management disciplines for managing data information as a key enterprise asset for directly supporting an organization's goals, objectives, strategies, and tactics. DAMA's data management framework is contained within the DAMA Data Management Body of Knowledge, or DMBOK, which is a comprehensive guide covering a wide range of topics essential for effective data management, and it serves as a very valuable resource for data professionals to standardize and implement best practices. The DMBOK also contains high-level blueprints for implementing DAMA's world-class data management framework in the form of a context diagram for each of the 11 data management knowledge areas, starting with data governance. Each context diagram begins with the knowledge area's definition and goals, while activities that drive those goals are at the center with the major inputs on the left side and key deliverables produced from those activities on the right. The fourth major area of the context diagram contains 3 of the major stakeholder groups. They are suppliers, participants, and consumers. Finally, each context diagram provides a recommended list of sets of minimum performance metrics you should be monitoring to measure how well your data management processes are working. Successfully implementing this type of data management framework can be very time-consuming, but it's the crucial foundation for being able to exploit advanced analytics such as AI. Many AI models require massive amounts of high-quality, accurate, and complete data sets for training, so they in turn will be able to provide accurate responses to include making predictions and decision recommendations. Taking shortcuts and not investing in adequate time and resources to finish building this crucial data management foundation means your organization truly isn't AI ready. That said, sure, you can skip ahead and directly implement advanced analytics without having a high-quality, comprehensive data management foundation in place. But this approach always takes longer in the end, delivers less because of scalability and sustainability issues, costs more, ultimately because of a lot of undue redo expenses for overcoming flaws and limitations which weren't identified earlier, and I've witnessed this time and again. And lastly, it presents greater risk. This is why it's so important to make sure you have a solid data management foundation in place before aggressively implementing advanced analytics. Without effective data management with data governance at the core, your data lakes will eventually turn into data swamps, like this one. Lastly, and just as important, without well-implemented data management in place, your organization won't be able to fully achieve meeting universal data strategy goals. For example, DoD's VOLTUS, which stands for Make Data Visible, Accessible, Understandable, Linked, Trustworthy, Interoperable, and Secure. Comprehensive data management is crucial for achieving these goals. As you're all aware, many professions and disciplines within them have one or more certification programs. As a logistician and business intelligence solution developer, over the course of my 30-year data management focused career, I've earned these professional certifications. And have personally experienced huge benefits for pursuing and earning them, to include starting with accelerated professional growth. Now, the reason is completing certification requirements often exposes you to a broad ranges of knowledge areas that would otherwise take a lot longer to get exposed to just through on-the-job training. This accelerated learning often occurs through structured, detailed certification training paths, which often have multiple levels. And keeping up with certification requirements also helps you stay current within your areas of expertise. Credibility. It shows you met a recognized standard of knowledge and skills in your areas of expertise, which can give your employer and your customers confidence that you have the required foundational knowledge to deliver on the services and solutions they're hiring you for. Skills validation. It's a professionally recognized verification of your skills and knowledge that can help you become a more competitive candidate, giving you an edge up in a highly competitive job market where you're competing against many other qualified candidates. Career advancement. So certifications can open up doors to promotions, raises, and new opportunities. For example, I personally experienced a 50% salary increase over the course of earning my MCSE, Oracle, and Cognos certifications. Networking. Many certifications come with access to professional communities and resources for problem-solving assistance. Reach back. These are all reasons why DAMA has developed the Certified Data Management Professional, or CDMP, designation to provide data management professionals with an objective method to demonstrate a significant level of data management knowledge, as well as to enhance their professional and career development and increase the value they provide. Organizational benefits for having DAMA CDMPs on staff include a benchmark for assessing data management practices, increased trust in your data management team, raising awareness of the importance of data management disciplines within the organization, employee development, and demonstration of commitment to data quality standards. Before we continue, be aware other data management certification programs do exist. That said, DAMA's CDMP certification often appears number one on most of the top recommended lists. Here are the 4 CDMP certification levels. The CDMP Associate is at the first level, and the individual is required to have at least 6 months data management experience and have a passing score on the Data Management Fundamentals exam of 60% or higher. Level 2 is CDMP Practitioner, where 2 to 10 years experience is required and a passing score of 70% or higher on the Fundamentals exam, as well as the 2 specialist exams, which we'll provide more details within a few minutes. Level 3 is the CDMP Master, which requires at least 10 years of data management experience and a passing score of at least 80% on the Fundamentals exam, as well as 2 specialist exams. In addition, an experience review is required by at least 1 CDMP fellow, and a follow-up interview may also be required. The highest level, number 4, is the CDMP Fellow, and there are only 3 of them in the entire world. To achieve this level, you must have at least 25 years experience. You must also be a globally recognized and respected data management expert, provided a significant contribution to the data management profession, be a CDMP Master, having contributed to the CDMP program and the DMBOK, and have been nominated. And then lastly, for any of these levels, you must be a member of DAMA International, which costs $50 per year. To find out how many CDMPs currently exist worldwide and in what level, within a web browser, navigate to cdmp.info. The Data Management Fundamentals is the first exam you take on your journey to becoming a CDMP. The exam fee is $300 plus an $11 proctor fee. It contains 100 multiple choice questions, and you only have 90 minutes to complete it. However, the ESL, or English Second Language version, is available if needed, and it'll provide you an additional 20 minutes. The exam is open book, but you can only use one, and you have an average of just 54 seconds to answer each question, which doesn't give you a lot of time for looking up information. And again, here are the minimum passing scores for the CDMP level you are ultimately pursuing to achieve. Exams are available 24/7 via DAMA's web-based Desire to Learn Learning Management System, or D2L LMS. They are proctored by HonorLock, and you'll need access to a laptop or desktop computer with the Google Chrome web browser installed, a working webcam, and microphone. You'll also need to install the HonorLock browser extension and ultimately perform a 360-degree room scan with your webcam, which is recorded. Once you've achieved your needed passing score on the fundamentals exam, if you want to pursue either the CDMP practitioner or master level, you'll also need to select and then successfully pass 2 of the currently available 7 data management specialist exams. Once you've identified the CDMP exams you plan to take, the next step is to thoroughly review the CDMP frequently asked questions or facts at cdmp.info/FAQs. This page contains vital information you need going into the exam, and not reviewing it beforehand can really trip you up, placing you at risk of wasting $311 on your total exam fee. There are hyperlinks to each category, but on your first visit, just review each section as you scroll down the page. Under Common Issues, make sure you understand the exam open book policy, which actually means just a single book, such as either the DMBOK or study notes, but not both, and no web searches. Also, make sure you thoroughly read the section titled Using the Online Proctor and watch the YouTube-based video on how to use HonorLock. Studying for the fundamentals exam starts with the DMBOK, which could be very well the best comprehensive data management guide available. The DMBOK is available in multiple versions to include Adobe's portable document format or PDF, a printed version, or even in Amazon Kindle format. PDF and printed versions can be obtained from the Techniques publication website, which also offers the equivalent of a volume discount through an enterprise version for just $2,500 US. This is a bargain for larger organizations. For example, if you have 100 data management professionals, then this equates to approximately $25 per copy versus $80. For passing the CDMP fundamentals exam, you should read the DMBOK cover to cover. 1 chapter per day is a good strategy. Then you need to thoroughly study chapters 1 through 14. That said, if you ultimately want to become a respected DAMA CDMP, helping this important certification retain its value, then I highly recommend you continue to reference the DMBOK when performing ongoing data management activities, and also continue to grow your data management expertise by digging deeper and further researching many of the topics covered using additional authoritative sources. Here is a list of the DMBOK's first 14 chapters. I recommend you first focus your studies on the chapters that correlate to the 7 available CDMP specialist exams, which are highlighted in green. One of, if not the best by far, educational resources for preparing for your CDMP exams is Dataversity, which is a single point of access to a wealth of data management knowledge and wisdom in the form of training courses, webinars, seminars, and articles, and research papers produced and led by some of the world's most recognized and respected data management professionals. Dataversity also has a YouTube channel with over 1,000 videos posted. If you're fortunate to work for a larger organization with a decent training budget or willing to financially invest in your professional development, then I highly recommend using Dataversity's Training Center in helping you prepare for your CDMP fundamentals and specialist exams. Dataversity's Training Center currently contains 47 DMBOK CDMP-focused training courses, of which several are taught by Dr. Christopher Bradley, who is a pioneer in the data management field, starting his career back in 1979, has been involved with the DAMA International since 1983, and has helped create the DMBOK versions 1 and 2, and is the senior editor for the DMBOK Revised Edition. He's also one of the world's only 3 CDMP fellows. If you plan to consume a lot of data management training, then the most economical option is to obtain a Dataversity Training Elite subscription, which allows you to enroll in many of the courses contained within the training catalog. For under $2,000 for a 12-month subscription, you can enroll in hundreds of hours of training to include CDMP practitioner/master level. This is a best value option because of the volume of high-quality training you'll be receiving, and the organization you work for may pay for it as part of your professional development. Many organizations that highly value having certified professionals on staff may offer certification exams reimbursement as part of professional development. Check with your Human Resources Department to learn if exams reimbursement is available. Thank you for watching. And if you're going to take the exams, good luck.